All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Amusing Panda live stream for Urcaen Wargaming. We are coming to you on the final day of CaptainCon with the Iron Gauntlet Qualifier. We have our players pitching up to the table. Not quite sure who the specific player matchup is yet, but we will find out soon. How's everybody doing this morning? Y'all excited for one more day of Warmachine? Let's poke our heads in there and see what we're looking at. So the table is going to be substantially different from what we were looking at yesterday. We are now dealing with two large obstructions. I'm unclear what this exact terrain piece is. And then we've got a couple other mystery items to me, actually. Looks like several rubbles, a couple of forests, large water, and some hills. Let's go ahead and see if
we
our
following
players
the
give
rules
us
of
any
no
insight as to what's on the
pre-measuring.
table.
Now we're just looking and guessing, right?
Yep.
With your arm
Checking
out.
Longshanks. We know the scenario is going to come down as high stakes. So this is the exploding one.
Okay, you have Hask.
Is that Mr. Andy Cash there?
Yes, any questions on terrain? So just a cloud or is this burning earth?
Burning earth.
Oh, here we go.
Earth,
Players are giving
rubble,
us the terrain
rubble,
lowdown, so we'll definitely know
rubble.
for sure what these are.
Acid pool.
Okay. Water, scatter trees,
Yep.
provide concealment.
Yep.
Can be charged over with Pathfinder.
Absolutely.
So bizarre. I've never seen that before.
Rubble again. A lot of rubble.
A lot of rubble, yeah.
And then hay bale.
All right. I guess we're on Rubble City.
Yeah. You want to play it as
tall grass?
You'll play tall grass. That makes sense. Yeah.
I think tall grass makes sense.
that
right,
box thing is tall grass, I guess. Neat.
So
all right, looks like we're going to have our players go into list selection and then scenario setup. I should actually drink my coffee.
all right, we'll see how this goes. I'll take second and I'll go.
Oh, hey. Wild Dan Jones has appeared.
Yeah,
how you doing, buddy?
Ready. I'm good, man.
All
Who
right.
we've got first?
Right?
What's the
They said we are.
what's the crack?
I don't know if it's working.
Let's see. Zosha hasn't messaged me with who the players are yet, but I think we have Andy Cash down there.
We're just gonna assume it's working.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be able to find out
less than usual.
once they start dropping armies.
That is a very good point.
We'll play the can we identify them by their voices only.
Right, exactly.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, of course.
Assuming you do have military engineering, right?
Yeah, it's like one of the best command cards.
Yeah.
All right.
I have yet to see a Gravedigger's list without it.
Models and objectives come down.
You're not that bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if our players have decided who's taking
yeah, that sounds right to me.
turn priority already. I have not seen that happen yet in the pregame.
Have like a cliff of death thing going on over here, but
yeah,
obviously I'm not deploying on my back at Headwood, so it won't matter.
But it looks like they are getting the pressure or the high stakes scenario set. So we have them doing high stakes to start out. It's going to be the explodey objective one. Honestly, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you to help me keep track of how this works, because every time I read that like big old text box, my eyes glaze over.
So we got what have we got? We got a 50 in the very middle, a 40 on each of the player sides, and a flag on the player sides, but quite central. And then the whole light the fuse, the explodey bit that you just mentioned is it is a big text in it. Starting on the defender's second turn, at the end of each player's turn for scoring, if you secured the 50 mil objective, you must choose that objective.
Well, this defense is set so that's covering up the front lip.
Yeah, I know, right?
or either objective terrain and remove D3 countdown tokens.
Right, I got you. So
can't choose the objective.
So I have to
crosswall, exactly.
Understood.
Yep.
And then if no player has secured 50 mil objective, roll D3 and do the following, and it's remove countdown token from the blue token, blue terrain or flag. Or on a 2, it's remove one from the red objective or flag. On a 3, it's remove one from the 50. If the countdown reaches 0 within the area, objective terrain, or 3 inches of the objective, suffer a power 14 magical blast damage roll, then continue to scoring. It's just, it's a wild one, right? It definitely is a wild one. You get extra VPs as well for the 50 and your flag, your scenario terrain, if they're on 0 countdown tokens.
Well,
against new
we're starting to see lists come down. And I know you said all that, and it still hasn't registered in my brain what that means.
Sing his praises to the heavens, but I am enjoying
but I am seeing lists come down, so it looks like we have Mr. Stephen King playing playing Buck Hasker over here. His other list does not include include Black 13th, and then Andy's lists I think are going to be oh gosh, what is he? He's got a Yana pair paired with Kazimir Morozov. I reckon this is probably going to be Yana versus
Buck.
Man, I'm under caffeinated. Yep.
And did Buck end up yesterday in the team event on 100% win rate? Was that a thing?
I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair and balanced.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Buck Hasker so far? Because I think I'm in the skeptical club, but people seem to be doing well with him.
Well,
when you get a chance,
I can't remember what podcast I was listening to the other week, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we really like Buck Hasker," and I was like, "Who?"
There's a caster called that?
Yeah, because he was just written off entirely before January. Like, no, I don't think I'd ever seen him play. I don't think I'd seen him even considered to be something you'd bother with. And now he's got a bit of everything.
So much better.
I know you and Brandon were talking about it on
it's a really good system actually.
On the cast the other day about he doesn't have enough to do everything, but I feel like he's got enough to do a lot.
Right. Yeah, and the things he's doing are consequential.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting too. You know, I like to see, you know, when people are winning with a caster like that, like
I'm still gonna pass.
Because he can do a bit of everything, it's kind of hard to build around him. You know what I mean?
Maybe I can
like okay, so you have someone who can do everything. What the hell do you focus on? And by the way, we are seeing the matchup is coming down Yana versus Hasker.
Or here. I'm only worried about that house. Make more sense.
Yeah,
Steve's list, we're looking at 2 Vent Steam Patriots with Cleaver and Shield, which is an interesting choice. Plugger, Valiant with the Piston Hammer and Slugfist, Argo Brock, Gregor Boomhowler, Stella Baron, Tyson Vass, Commandos with Officer, 2 units of Gun Mages, Black 13th, and Rowdies. No Rangers, interestingly enough. So I think Steve's going to be counting on those Commandos and or those Rowdies to do a lot of damage for him. He's only bringing the 1 heavy airdrop. So if they're going to go to town on melee, Steve's going to have to make a pick there. And Andy, for his part, is running Yana. So we got Captain Yana Kavaski. She's got 1 feral with Periton and Wings. Feral with 2 ferals, Razorback and Bony Spine. So that's essentially Yana's personal defense feral. Crank her up to 1622. We have a Primeval with the Bone Sword and Enchanted Shield. Surprised at how much Bone Sword Shield we're seeing out of Primevals, but I guess that's leveraging its superior defense and augmenting it with great armor. And then we got the Starved and Animist, Colden Lord Damian Karovnik, which is actually a nice ad for Yana and Old Umbre, because it lets her get Fury Strength onto herself without spending a third of her stack. And then Leishman, Urcaen Champion, Veroni, Witchmark Totem, Chosen of the Witch, 2 units of Wardens, 1 with a Primalist, Shearlings, and the Hounds. So one thing I'm observing right away is, okay, we've got the Starved, we've got the Primeval, we've got the Ferals. This army doesn't necessarily have a hardcore like you'd see in Leishman Urcaen's. It's got a lot of squish elements, but, you know, it is potentially one of those armies where Yana just comes up and blunts the entire enemy army herself. Because once you throw in the Starved, she's kicking around at what, 1624?
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. I'm just trying to post the links in some places.
Take my mic off.
Oh, excellent. Yes.
Thank you. I've stuck it in the Muse link already. The Musing Panda on Delaware.
Oh, thank you for being the podcast promoter. I was absolutely failing to be. Yeah, I think we got plenty of time before we start. Players are not even laying models out yet. Andy has abandoned his lapel mic, which is the classic the classic indication of surrender. I'm just trying to do a head count on both these armies. I know one of the things we had cause to remark on periodically yesterday is low model count armies and how they can how their raw model count can become an attack vector on scenario. And to be honest, neither of these forces seems particularly huge.
I still see blue.
You know, we're looking at 2 real heavies on the Old Umbre side and 2 light heavies, and then like a couple of beefy solos, and then it's a bunch of things that die real fast. And then and then on the Gravedigger side, it's 2 real heavies and 2 bulky lights.
You give me a thumbs up.
And then a bunch of things that die real fast.
Anyone? Oh, can you hear me? Right. No, they're there. Those guys are there. I'm rushing for them. All right, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I did not realize Andy was there trying to do a thumbs up, thumbs down as to whether we could hear him. And I'm just looking at this thumb going up and down, dumbfounded. Oh man! All right. The clock is on and deployment is going. And the clock is also just out of our field of view this morning.
Well, we can kind of see maybe the tiniest few pixels on the left-hand side.
Yeah. I'm gonna ping Brandon like, hey, when your game is done, push the clock into the field about 3 inches. Actually, I might message Zosha.
But you say right. I've posted where I can post, and you said the matchup we've got was Yana
versus Buck Hasker.
Bucky Hasker.
My name is Buck, and I'm here to win Warmachine.
Yeah, I'm here to rule the Warmachine world.
That is a noisy cat over there you got.
She's like 3 rooms away.
Impressive.
Yeah, maybe I'll look at my audio settings.
All right, there's my non-80.
Oh my. That's a
reduced background noise. Oh, no. Right. Let me know if the cat still comes through.
Okay. I was gonna say it's a fairly quick deployment from both players, and I look at Steve's side and like, oh, he has 6 models that aren't AD. Never mind. All right. So it looks like we got unit of gun mages and then one of rowdies or black 13th on both flanks.
A lot of standing going on.
Plugger, of course, going up the middle. Yep, that Yana army sure is. Oh no! I asked Zosha to move the clock 3 inches.
It's gone the other way.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
We're gonna end with some weird game of back and forth between Brandon and Zosha as they keep on moving the clock back and into it. That was shot.
Yeah.
Good luck, have fun, sir.
Likewise.
Oh, there are the hounds over there, which is very nice. I didn't note. I don't think Yana has any shifted, despite having 2 units of Liegeman Wardens.
So 6 McCaster, power up.
Let's have a little quick look.
Yeah, no shifted.
Yeah, 2 barrels, Primeval Starved, Animus, Krovnik, Champion Nurse and Champion Roni, Witch Mark Totem, Chosen Witch, 2 units of Wardens, 1 with Primalist and Shieldings in the Hounds.
Yeah.
How do you think this is going to go then, Osmo?
Oh gosh. Well,
there's not a lot from the Yana side to reach out and touch you unless they're literally throwing people at the table, apart from the Hounds.
Right. Yeah.
And the other side it's not the case.
He's going to cast Escort for 3.
Like how much of them are going to be able to just sit back and just shave off Umbre models?
Right.
Yeah. The first of the 3D elements gets taken off the table.
He is going to cast Realness.
All right. Apparently, the clock takes up too much of their table real estate, so we'll have to go to camera ambush to check their time.
He's going to repo.
Whenever it resolves. Let's head back to overhead. Yeah, how I think we're gonna see this go is Black 13th and Rowdies and potentially even gun mages if they get the opportunity to shoot with any regularity. Can just pick up a lot of models and drop Andy's ability to score. That said, Scribala is probably going to be less impactful on the Warriors than Fedyanik is. So those gun mages are squishy. The Rowdies, if you hit them, are squishy. The Black 13th, if you hit them, are squishy. The Commandos, if you hit them, are squishy. And there's not a lot of models in this army that can kill Yana if she gets her full defensive suite up.
Was that?
It was right on the 6.
So I think one of the things that might happen is that Andy's going to run out of contesting models very, very quickly. And then he's going to get stuck in with some of his guys, and Steven's going to run out of contesting models very, very quickly. And I think we're just going to see like battle group things storming around until basically everything's dead or somebody runs away with a flank.
Yeah,
hey, what's your prognosis for what we got going on here?
I'm kind of looking at it and wondering if if Steve's gonna basically take up a bunch of positioning, Andy's gonna throw his models up as best he can, and then Buck's going to control the tempo of the game from them. That's the worry, right? I know Yana and the bunch of stuff is going to be pretty doable, but how much of it gets blocked off by the minefield? How much of it just gets shaved off without being able to give up much in return?
Walk over here, run.
Right, yeah, and you do have Buck does have the ability to sort of shut down danger from mostly melee forces for one turn. Because unless Andy's army is like really buried on the early turns, if he tries to play it a little passive, that actually gives the minefield feat does give Steve a lot of room to operate. Because he's both shaving speed and establishing no-go zones. Although I still wonder about Buck Hasker's feat. Like, you still have to roll the d6 for the minefield. I wonder if in play testing it was in fact too much, if it was just automatic.
Go.
Or it's just to automatically resolve of ticking down.
No. Just if you walk into 3 inches of a mine token, you just take a power 14.
Yeah.
And this little clown.
I mean, versus like probabilistically, it may still be too much if you just roll a bunch of 3s. So like,
11 with escort.
My thought is like, okay, well, you're the designer, just pick the appropriate number of times it will go off.
Canister is no longer non-linear.
It's the added insult to injury, right? And it's not just the power 14; it's the knockdown as well. It's just auto knockdown.
Yeah.
That's 10, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're measuring out Plugger. We don't want to let him do a world of hurt for free. So how much distance are we looking at here on that stick in front of Plugger? Because he's base speed 5, escort up to 7, melee up to 8, and charge up to 11. And then he can potentially get a fuel can dropped on him and go to 13. Did I miss anything there?
Lend to the Animist.
Not that I can think of. I'm just looking at the list to check.
A man to the gods.
Yep.
How much the gods shine upon us? They shine upon us a moderate amount, giving 2 corpses to Veroni.
All right, we're starting off with the sacrifice of the Liegeman Wardens.
Yeah, 2 corpses onto the bird flock onto Veroni.
Yep. And I reckon we're probably, I think we might see investment in the Bonesword Primeval, but I will bet you anything on Andy's next turn, he definitely needs some corpses on the Starved, just as he prepares to receive Steve's force in melee. Just really to blunt that. We're gonna have to get bodies on that Starved one way or another.
I wonder, has he found one on someone as well?
Right, both your buffs.
The corpses. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd found one on the Starved and then dumped
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because they don't have to go the same place, do they?
They don't. No.
Clever.
So you can immediately start the Starved up with something.
One of them's a shotgun, the other 2 are...
And it looks like this is the Primalist Liegeman unit, presumably getting themselves set up with Prowl in that forest, some behind, some in front.
More. All right, is that where we can go for Yana?
Yeah, and we're just trying to make as much use of defensive terrain here. Of course, they are squaring off against the Rowdies. They don't want to let the Rowdies get in with their everybody has killing spree. But if the Rowdies walk, they can still mess you up. Still have Frank's shooter scattergun. You can have what's the other one?
Should be fine.
The other one drop the grenade and then Dalton smoke up, or still get 2 shotgun blasts and the smoke coming down, so they can extract casualties even through stealth. We got Yana going up. I guess looking to be in a mostly non-imperiled situation. If she does get her full suite of buffs up, you know, what is there that's
You guys dug in?
that's putting her in danger? There's obviously the commandos, but if she's sitting at arm 22, 24, I guess the heavies can hit POW 19 and then drop a fuel can on them to get up to 21 on Plugger, 22 on the Valiant. Hitting her might be a bit of an issue if she is getting guard dog and sitting at defense 16. So I think as long as she maintains a good camp and doesn't get charged by like flanking commandos or rowdies, like she's probably safe for at least one turn from pretty much anything in this army.
Yeah, I wonder how much he puts her forward and just goes, if only the rowdy's a threat and she's got guard dog, does she just tank it?
Yeah, because the rowdies make it up
to back off, right?
Right. Yeah, and the rowdies make it up to Matt 9 with flank. You can Carnage to 11. The commandos with mission objective make it up to Rat 8, Rat 10, Rat 12, or Matt 12 with Carnage. So her defense 16 is actually surmountable. It's a little harder for the Jacks because even with Carnage, Plugger still needs 7s to hit her, and the Valiant needs 8s. And we are Andy is moving up his primevals. And once again, being very careful of that maximum threat range on Plugger. So watching the full 13 inches, including the fuel can kick to get there.
How do you think Gravediggers have come out of January overall? And Cosmo, some of the things definitely beforehand were seen as a little bit too spicy.
Right. Yeah, I think some things were a little too spicy and some things were pretty grossly suboptimal. But honestly, looking at them now, like I think they might be just objectively more powerful than they used to be. And they look quite exciting.
Yeah. I'm real glad. My favorite change that I'm glad of is the Rangers and the machine guns no longer being able to join in with combined attacks, because that was what made them think, like way too good for their points.
Yeah. I have lost, say, a Vrogger to a single unit of Rangers just coming down, dropping an ammo crate and going, your heavy's dead. Get out of here. Oh, hey.
Okay. Buffman. Up to here.
You got I'm actually kind of surprised to see the Chosen of the Witch kicked out that far to the side of the board. I would have to guess they're counterpunching something. Really hope Andy was careful enough with the rowdies measurement. I did not double check that coming down.
No, I didn't look at. Didn't see the sticks on them. But they're not super far away. They're not super close. I think they're close enough to be in melee for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, the rowdies obviously threaten the Chosen of the Witch, but like, I don't know that they threaten all.
I almost forgot that was a pod for a second. I was like, I'm gonna shoot Star.
Yeah, if they're threatening just the
you can
one behind the wall. Yep, maybe they're okay.
I could. I don't know if I'm in a rush to use Plugger. But
excuse me. All right, we are on to top of 2. Let's see if we can blurrily read the time. Okay,
yeah,
so
50,
both players sub 10 minutes for both their deployments and first turns, which is a good place to be.
The mines aren't going to get that far. It would just be for Panda.
We have Steve talking about where the mines are going to get. I think he is prospectively looking at this being a feat turn. Hasker himself is reasonably far back, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to to drop that all the way up the
exactly
board.
where he wants them.
Yeah. Where would you be prioritizing getting mine tokens here? Because I mean, you can't exactly grab Andy's 40, but you could probably get your own pretty easy. What do you think?
I think I'd start with, I wouldn't want to be putting them down this early.
Like, you think so?
Yeah, I think like if he puts them down too early, does he get enough use out of them? I think the next
plan.
Yeah, I think the next turn is probably going to get a lot more potential work out of them. Like, yeah, if I was Steve, I'd be thinking, can I hold them to another turn? Can I just position, get maybe some shots off, if anything, or just position and be ready for, and then the old Brave Force got to come in. Then you just then you can see exactly where the mine's going to make absolutely like best positioning.
Right. Yeah. I mean, trying to feed on this turn probably is getting over eager, because if we look at the dynamic for like, who's the beatdown, who's the control in this situation. Steve has a lot more guns, which means he sort of starts in control and makes Andy cross the board. And once again, I think this is one of those situations that we talk about so often on these scenarios where it's like, okay, make your points.
None of them are great.
Andy's not going to be in danger of getting any bonus cash outs this early in scoring on this scenario. So, why not let him have a few? He has to cover the board at that point if you're defensive scoring. So make him give you things and then lay down the minefield.
We're just seeing Andy put down some dice for the number of tokens that are on the objectives.
If you don't mind.
So they start on 5 counters.
Right.
You're going to get different colored dice to mark the high stakes.
All right.
We're going to have...
He's withdrawn them. So maybe he's looking for something different to do it.
Don't love it.
Right. I'm always leery of putting dice down on anything, to be honest. Like,
yeah, it looks like Andy's only got one color dice as well, so that gets potentially confusing, right?
Yeah. When you're trying to execute an action and your eyes are looking around, they're looking around for those little colored cubes. They're not looking around for the context in which those colored cubes exist. So I've seen a lot of scenario scores get rolled. I'll put it that way. Actually, a good tool for that is D8s. You ain't never used those in Warmachine. You won't accidentally roll those suckers.
For a lot of things. More reliable. Carnage is probably just better. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Okay. Here's the plan. Hasker's gonna wait for Stella to activate.
Oh man, I keep forgetting they've picked up the physical buildings, but they've left behind rubble markers, and I keep being like, "Oh, you charge over that? Wait, that's a building."
Yeah.
Oh god.
That little feral is quite okay where it is.
Yeah.
It's not going to get charged.
You got
Those are just big old houses.
and hounds.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Force bearer is probably better for units than the caster.
So we still have Black 13, Gun Mages.
True story.
God,
Aaron.
Well, I mean,
huh?
Sure.
I think he's got 2 units gun mages, or
Yep. One's top, one's bottom.
Yeah.
Just looking at the disposition of Black 13 squaring down against the hounds. I kinda got to imagine like you guys have got to like hit the deck or something.
I'll just put a new one out.
Otherwise, that boy with the grenade launcher is going to screw you up.
Here. Yeah. Very clean.
Looks like we have Buck dropping a Veil of Mist to do some very Very precise line of sight blocking. It eludes me what exactly he is trying to block so precisely, but he seems to be trying to do it.
Say, is he looking at blocking, or is he looking at actually just charging over the building? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Does fail of miss work that way? I always forget. It's another one of those things where the wording on it is so tricky, and my eyes just roll into the back of my head.
Yeah, so you should place the cloud effect, and if it's covering, well, while you're in the cloud, you can you gain Pathfinder, you can move through obstructions. So as long as the cloud completely like cuts out that corner, then yeah, you can go straight through it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, obstructions and models. Okay, that's maybe why I was just like failing to conceptualize it. Is it's basically while you are in cloud, you have ghostly.
Yeah. But obviously, it means the plugins all the way up there for a feral. Is that worth it?
Yeah. Is it worth it for the feral at that landing place? He probably can't killing spree into the hounds. If he could take one of the hounds too, it might be.
Yeah.
That's right. I got 3.
Yeah, if he gets even the best turn and just gets to power through any of the hounds, to be frank. Yeah, we can't tell which one is which from here, but like yeah, that would be really, really worthwhile. That is right. And he's got nothing to worry about coming into like the Black 13th or anyone from a range.
Yep, exactly. I think he's going for it. And just an observation too, that is the spiny growth guard dog feral.
Yeah, rather than the one with it's not the rush one. You can see is way back,
right? Yeah,
almost in the deployment zone. Nice and safe. There's no way Rush is getting off the table in a hurry.
Although you could almost be a little more flippant with that one. Like just use it as bait. Like come and take the bait. Make me not need Rush anymore. But I know you're desperate to get out from under my threat ranges. I know you don't like it when my caster spears somebody and I've got 15 inches of danger. Come and get it. And then they come and get it, and you don't need 15 inches of danger anymore.
Yeah, I think both of them are like, super worthwhile for Andy, right? Like having guard dog on you
physically move 12.
Pretty handy.
So it looks like Hasker has feeded here, by the way. He has dropped a mine marker near the 40. He has dropped 2 mine markers up near the 50. They won't completely cut it off, but they'll certainly make it a pain in the ass. Looks like Plugger is not going to have room to killing spree into the hounds there, but he will essentially be dropping Yana's late game survivability plan, which like if you can get that gone, you know, if you can make her not 1624 but 1422 at most, you know, 1420 once you get rid of the starved, she's eminently killable then, as opposed to virtually invincible with that set of buffs.
And as long as he does the job right and kills the feral, then he's going to be back behind those mines somewhere.
2 left.
Right, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
He'll probably be essentially where in between the wherever that obstruction is, right next to the 50 and the veil of mists, right? So he's so he's got to come
I don't believe you're within 2 of
the
them.
minefields to get to him.
Yep. So he's got the 1 inch of killing spree and then the 5 inches of sprint, because sprint does not benefit from escort.
Yeah, all right, he's going back that way.
Yep, he's over there contesting. I think interestingly, well, so this primeval down here may be able to get at him. No Pathfinder, so it's shaving 2 inches of movement, counteracts rush. It's got 11 inches of danger zone. Do we know
it doesn't get knocked over by the mine, right?
Right. Do we know what head that
I can
primeval
tell you
has
both the lists. Let's have a look. The primeval has got a bare head, so it's bare head, bow sword, and shield.
That means it is carrying Earth's blessing.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to worry about the mine so much.
yeah, it can just take a dice off. You know, it has to spend a fury to do it, but it can just take a dice off 6 and say like whatever.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sneaky, sis.
It is indeed. Right, I'm gonna just take a quick bio. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this continue to develop. Looks like we are seeing relatively mild positioning, making sure to keep Buck safe. We have one of these shield and stick raiders coming out. Shield and stick raider is an interesting composition, especially with vent steam.
So it can go
you're almost you're essentially like defensive maxing there, which is curious but interesting. The Patriots wind up coming out at 9 points in that configuration, and you're basically doing what Brandon and I had talked about on our last live stream together, which is you're looking for a model with disproportionate defenses per point. So it's 13-19 with its shield up. Set defense, it's 15-19. If it benefits from concealment, it's 15-19 against shooting. It's also dropping extensive cloud walls. Like 13 it doesn't do much. But boy is it a pain in the ass to remove, and it's probably a lot more than 9 points of work to get it off the board with that particular array of defensive stats. And if it's mixing it up, killing some dorks and standing in extremely board relevant places, that's a great thing for it. Actually, does vent steam still do damage is my next question. I believe it does. Let's see. Vent steam. Yes, it still does an unboostable POW 12 to enemies when it's dropped. Oh no, it does a POW 12 to living and undead models, so everything. When it's dropped. So these Patriots are actually pretty good at fighting dorks. Not that that's the best thing to be great at, but it is something. It also offers Steve the opportunity to do something which gravediggers have long threatened to do in theory, but rarely accomplished in practice, which is drop a big fat continuous cloud wall. Steve has essentially sealed off the entire center core of his army here, which is quite clever. One thing Andy has in his back pocket here is the the Dark Shepherd coming off of the Shearlings unit is carrying. Oh, excuse me. Is carrying guidance, so he can potentially pierce the veil, but he's going to have to drop a lot of support resources into it to both pierce the veil of the clouds and pierce the veil of minefield and pierce the veil of no pathfinder in hospitable ground. So I think between Dan and I, like, potentially may have made different plays, but he's certainly asking Andy to slow his roll, I think, and that's not a terrible place to be. We also have this this top objective being held pretty easily by an annoying Patriot just sitting there just out of line of sight, like, you ain't taking this from me.
Okay.
So Andy is now basically being asked the question, do you back up and let me take my points or what?
There, that's fine.
While one could certainly time the feet differently, Steve, I think, is making a bid to wrest control of scenario momentum.
You're right. So the animist.
I see you, Smooge. Okay, Smooge.
Sacrifice another man to the gods. See how much the gods shine upon us. They do too.
All right.
Going to Veroni.
We got the Animist filling up Veroni. I believe neither of these primeval heavies is going to be able to be maxed out this turn. What are you doing, Cat? Oh, okay, sweetheart.
Be within 3 of the Yana fan club. Give guidance to Yana.
Guidance coming down to Yana. Looks like we are going to do some eyeless shite harpoon shots here,
Yana will
or javelins, whatever the wackiness is she has. So we just saw.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right. We just saw a guidance come down on Yana, and it looks like she's chucking some spears here.
Nice.
She's also triggering. She's also triggering some mines. Like, oh no. Oh, Smooge, for the love of God. Oh my God. Oh.
You've got one that loves jumping on you. I've got one that's just noisy.
I have I have them in all sorts, but this one's a little terrorist.
You did already drop 1 fuel crate.
Okay, so Yana has triggered what is her ability? She's got conferred rage or alpha
rage.
hunter. Yeah, she's got the slightly worse one. Oh my God, Cat. I have to be doubly careful because I have like one of those style keyboards that has power and sleep buttons on it. So I have to like
barricade my my office because my cat can open the door.
Right.
So if I don't want it on the keyboard or in the screen,
Asker's melee threat.
Hey there, Smooge.
He does not get the benefit of escort. Yep.
The only benefit he's getting from is the armor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, whatever.
Yana checking some measurements. I don't know what Andy's looking for, honestly. I mean, I think we're gonna see some charges from him, but I don't know what the overall gist of this turn is gonna be. What would you be looking to accomplish if you were in Andy's shoes here?
Really do that.
I think we're gonna see Andy feat this turn. I think Yana might go.
We leave him out.
Is she within 3 of the 50 there? Did she get within controlling range?
Is she within 3 of the? Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I can imagine her standing there going, right, so pluggers down the bottom, but we know that one of those primevals is definitely going to be
Asker's gun for her.
So right.
I think she's ever so slightly tucked behind the wall, right? So some of those shots are going to give her a cover. Coming into her, I think she's going to stay around there and feet, and then she can project her feet right to make sure that that primeval going down into plugger gets work done.
So I think what we actually do instead,
and her feet is giving her the that is additional melee attack, cleave, and what's the other component on it?
Within 3
and overtake.
And then she's going to campfire.
Overtake, I gotcha.
Pathfinder.
Okay.
I'm not sure she needs the feat here, honestly.
Maybe she doesn't feat, actually.
Yeah, I feel like that's eminently savable. I mean, the extra attack might be worth it.
To do his thing now.
If you're,
or she just blips and she moves slightly up in front of the wall, like further up to that wall, and then the other primeval comes to score. Just make sure she's super safe, right? Well, I'm sure she definitely ended up there.
Dump off those 2 corpses he just got here.
All right, and I think we're at 4 on the primeval, so he's not triggering the damage bonus yet, which he would love to have, but does not.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I think that stack of tokens at the back was Yana's camp, so she's on 5 camp, right?
He's gonna go. He's gonna play Lucky Penny on
She seems probably pretty safe though.
Blessing.
He's going Lucky Penny. He's got the Earth's Blessing coming down, so we are seeing him go for the kill.
5.
Does he have enough distance without Pathfinder? Because he's threat 11 and alpha or conferred rage and the rough terrain cancel out. So yeah, looks like he's got the movement.
Throwing charge there. Up to you.
stand exactly on top of some mines to demonstrate his power.
He gives no hoots.
Right. You're def 12, right? Charge with the sword. Hits.
Yep. Coming in at big fat Matt 8-2, thanks to that conferred rage. So this is probably if we're rolling like that, it's maybe not a very dead plugger, but that's still a solid chunk of damage.
14, so 5.
Did Lucky Penny take it to 5 corpses?
He did Lucky Penny up to 5.
Again, 14.
So
yeah, which it's pretty essential for sealing the deal, especially because the damage rolls are quite subpar.
+1. 6 to the 3.
There it is again.
By a sword. Hits. +1. 8 to the 5.
Is he saying +1 on his sword damage rolls versus plugger?
20, right?
+1.
Huh?
20 with the sword.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe
18. And then
oh yeah, you're right. I could have swore it was 19 for some reason.
Yeah.
Shown there.
Oh well.
Well, he's gone. There's no more plugger.
Still got him.
Even,
yep, that's the
even
most
with
important thing.
pretty soft dice rolls, still did the job.
Mm-hmm.
Stay outside 3. Yep. Use his corpse for gnawing pain.
Yeah,
you got protection coming down from the starved, which is among the most important things. Oh, we have the scapegoats in play, so Yana is actually quite safe.
Yeah.
She's on a big fat stack of fury. I think she's just like that primeval can go spin. He got plugger. That's all that matters.
What do about that? I don't think I'm just running out. So I'm going to score 1, 2, 3, and I could let you score 1. Okay. So you're definitely getting that. No ways testing that. I think we're just going to chill around here.
He's accomplished all of his objectives. No need to do anything else.
I think these guys will. He'll go here, and
it's either only the flag terrains being claimed by Gravedigger's side at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 40s probably contested, maybe. I think that looks like a 3-inch.
These dudes
contest,
walk up here,
but they're not scoring it. So if it wasn't the case, maybe we'd see some Legion just run in to score it.
Oh, the 40 with the
we did you.
the Patriot,
yeah. And we just got a few units here to deal with.
So here's an odd question. Obviously, the Pathfinder kind of affected it, but we had conferred rage bypass that. We didn't even touch rush. Did Buck Hasker's feat have an effect? If Steve had not feated, do you think Andy's turn would have been substantially different at all? Because I don't reckon it would be that much different.
I think the feat has mostly been whiffed, unfortunately, right?
No damage to Yana, no damage to a primeval, and the speed shave didn't even really prevent anything from happening that wasn't going to happen anyways. Man, for all that's changed, it does seem like a difficult feat to time.
That primeval's in a pretty safe spot as well, right? Obviously we know that the Veil of Mists can mean that the corner of that building can be clipped.
Yeah, but what's over there that's going to kill
it? Whereas if Plugged sprinted back to in between that's the 50 and the Veil of Mist, then at least there'd be a primeval in the middle of the table, right?
It's blast damage, though, right?
It would basically just be able to be removed.
This is blast damage, correct?
Although, oh God, here's a weird question: is the timing of the mines? Andy's asking if they do blast damage, and it looks like he's considering moving the hounds in, because they do have blast resistance. The question is the timing for when they enter it. So do they take it when the lead guy is still moving, or after everyone drops down?
When they're placed, and right.
Yeah, because if they all get to
there,
play,
score
so
hit
like
points.
POW 14,
you,
one die
are
minus
going
minus
to
3,
just
and we can't be knocked down.
a little bit
Or
here.
oh
You're
no,
gonna
dice minus 1,
remain happy here.
and I fall over.
Remain happy here. We're gonna pause for scoring.
Yeah, and I think it's
I'm gonna
definitely
score that 1, 2.
when you move, so you'd have to have walked over it, hoped the
Do you have
first
a
one
tracker
pinned
by
it.
chance or anything? Excellent.
Yeah, I think
So,
that's right.
So Umbre go up 3-1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Umbre go up 3-1.
I scored 50,
That's
so I choose one.
Bottom of 2, right? So Gravediggers are the attacker in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would be a
Yeah.
massive
Gravediggers are
explosion
the
here.
attacker.
Slowly, I'll
I
actually get
like
used to that.
hanging out here.
Change of
So
balance. Player 1 and player 2 who's attacking, who's not.
So Andy is
do
rolling
the
for
center.
doing something with this scenario.
Down to 2.
All I got was a big burst of like
Ready?
psychic white noise, like
I'm
my
gonna stand
vision
here,
went
marker,
out,
and
my
put
hearing went
model
out,
where it is on the proxy
and there
base.
are less tokens now. I don't know how it worked.
Yes. Million clouds.
So because Andy secured that 50 mil, then
Mhm.
he automatically chooses that token. Well, choose that or the objective train, and then remove
Right,
two
exactly.
tokens. I think he removed. Did you remove 3? Is it on 2?
Yeah. He rolled a 5 on the roll, so he pulled 3 of them.
Pulled 3 off.
Yeah. And then yeah, I don't think he wants to pull off his own objective terrain. Because if that were to blow up anytime soon, it would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right. So Andy's got some major strategic objectives set here. Looks like Steve is still doing some measurements and deciding whether to keep that Veil of Miss.
Probably still I feel better about boosting that.
Yeah.
What is there for him to take in terms
Dedicating
of
quality
points?
attacks
He's
in a
got
row
his
always feel bad.
he's got his flag, that's golden. He's got his own 40 pretty
That's
easily. One weird thing is he just needs to walk the Patriot forward to get the center 50 because Yana's not contesting it.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for Steve to get 3 points right back.
Yeah, it's what survives holding on to those points, though, right?
Yes.
Like anything that's taking the 40 mil, we got the Chosen of the Witch just like looking straight out. Whoever's going to go and claim that and going, they're going to come in.
Right.
hot.
Yeah.
But I think right with the 50.
Yeah.
So I thought.
I mean, I think for them that there is that Patriot though, and I doubt, if you put like a unity gun mages on that 40, like all 3 scoring it in a bit of a wonky place, and then you just stick the Patriot so it's hard to land on them cleanly. They're not gonna kill all the gun mages, and 1 or 2 of them are not gonna kill the Patriot either. Because it's sitting at 12-19, 15-19 with set defense, and it has the ability to drop a cloud on itself. Like, it can make things very hard for those Chosen to connect in a way that they want to.
Yeah, it can make it not an easy obstacle to get past.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andy's had a cracking turn there, though, right? He's
it was a very
seen out the feed turn without any consequence and taken out a pretty tasty piece off the table, and he's just lost a feral for it and gone up 3 gone up 2 scenario points, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he loses a bit of that Yana long-term survivability, but that seems like a worthwhile trade. And he took a very measured turn, which is important. He essentially accomplished like his small handful of objectives and then didn't try and overreach or get greedy. Just like I've accomplished my strategic wins this turn. Now I'm just going to let you deal with it, and I'm not going to get overly adventuresome.
Can we flip over to the other camera?
Yeah. Let's pop over and
the clock's like at the end of Andy's turn. Then
take a look.
I'd be interested to see.
Yeah, Steve is down on clock. I mean, I think he's having to have a big think on this turn anyways. You know, how to make up the gap sustainably where he's not bleeding pieces. And one advantage for him is what are Primeval's threshold 10?
The 14, arm 18, shield.
Oh god, they are threshold 10. So we don't even know for certain that this thing is gonna frenzy. Yeah. Like about half the time he doesn't. God, that's annoying. Especially when you're playing trolls like, whoops, there's Fury. Goodbye, activation. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I think strategy for clawback, just take your own 40, make it hard for those chosen to do anything about it.
Yeah, gun.
I think.
Oh, that's right. You even use that. Yep. Yeah.
Black 13th can get cheeky. But I don't know that they.
Yes.
Because the hounds are still in cover, I don't know that they meaningfully stop them. They can interfere with what's going on in this 40. I don't know that they can change it entirely. So maybe the answer is for Steve to, defer once again. Take his 3 points and put it 4-4. And just say go from there. And bleed the minimum amount of material.
I got 2 shots from him, 12s, 14s with the break. Doesn't have one wallet.
That was me having a toasted sandwich delivered, but also the cat coming in. That's like, I gotta come and steal your sandwich.
Oh my god, yeah. You know it's bad when you gotta like check your immediate like eating area for cats and then like shoo them out.
Yeah, I've got like my little girl's asking for a new game on her phone while I'm trying to get the cat out. I'm like, no, just get it out. How you go? We'll deal with that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Andy should be pretty pleased with his turn. He's got a clock advantage. He's got a really good positioning. He's up on scenario.
Yeah, I think he's going to go into his next turn. I wouldn't be surprised if Steve ends this turn down to just about 20 minutes, maybe less.
And he's got to commit to doing something this turn, right?
All these Legionnaires are very not tanky.
Yeah, I mean, I think the light, the go light play is ultimately like bleeding models and buying time. There is something to be said for buying time, because it gives Yana more opportunity to be vulnerable theoretically. The thing is, if Andy says, oh, okay, I'm just getting a trickle of material advantage, so my caster doesn't really need to be involved, and backs off. Yeah, so I mean, balancing it all out. Yeah, you're right. He does need to commit in some serious way.
As from Steve's side, what I'd really want this turn is some mines to put down to move Hasker further up the table and protect that.
That would be really nice.
just go. The chosen just can't come in and take this 40 off me.
Right.
So you shave them off a bit. You can trigger a vengeance on them and not worry, because when they come in, they just get knocked down and blown up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, this is this too is like the kind of thing I worry about with Buck Hasker. Like, I think this is a neat list. I think what he has going on with the Patriots is neat. What he has going on with the Cloud Wolves is neat. And like sometimes a lot of Gravediggers armies find themselves in this, like, oh, I lost one piece. I can no longer do real damage at all. Because I think even if the mines would help, but even if Steve does go hard, like, just not a lot of his stuff is in range, and like, I feel like a hard commit from him at this juncture would just look kind of feeble and result in like a catastrophic crackback. I mean, like,
I wonder though if the longer the game goes on, the less option he's going to have to actually break the Embrace stuff that's tanky.
I think that's right. I mean, he doesn't hold the threat range advantage. And Andy's using the terrain to sort of just like minimize Steve's ability to interact with him with guns. Damn.
The classic Gravedigger crate pressure.
Steve's attacking his own clock, trying to figure out where these airdrops go down and
that
how.
Is a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it might be premature, but like talking through all the different scenarios, I think Andy's got him. That last turn was a coup. I mean, okay, he's military engineering down the wall. I guess he's just gonna try and kill Yana now, it looks like.
Yana on 5-cam seems spicy to try and shoot through.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just don't know what's going on.
And there's a token right in front of Yana as well. Do you know what that is? Is it? Has she used Earth's Blessing as well or something?
No, it's Conferred Rage. She's got Conferred Rage sitting in front of her.
I was a bit confused why you'd want Earth's Blessing when you're already an immovable object.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this is so I think if he tries to kill her, like what we're kind of gonna see is like the problem that that even going for offense is going to be pretty feeble just because like stuff can't reach and she's so damn tough.
Yep.
All right, looks like we got commandos coming in, so I think we dropping a flare here on Yana. Looks like it to me, and then hit her with some rocket launchers. Probably see an ammo crate come down to buff up these goobers. Yeah, there it is. And then we got the officer coming in. The thing is, she's armed 20 with 20 boxes, and she has 5 fury. Are you gonna hit her to death so hard that it kills her 6 times?
So she's on 18 base, right?
They will what?
Yep, 18 plus a shield.
Yeah, plus a shield. I think she just literally just sat there on her stack going, "Can you shoot through it all?"
Right.
But Andy can't really do anything to change that, right? There's no shield guards. There's no.
Do you need the UA for the mini feet? Oh, did I kill a model already?
Yep. But even if that Patriot comes into melee, it's like
similar.
she's also got two sacrificial goats next to her.
Yeah. If melee is the way to finish her off, then you need to be bringing some punch.
Yeah. Black 13th can't even like slam her around or push her off that. She's just sitting
You're
there.
adding to yourself, right? I'm adding to 10. Oh, sure. Yeah.
I will tell you what. One thing I wish I had wanted to see on Buck Hasker and was kind of bummed I didn't. He's got that reload 1 hand cannon, but the caster has the world's most expensive kit. Like when in his focus map is he ever going to reload?
There were 16.
What I would have loved to have seen is if he got one of those Drake McBain hand cannons where it's just rate of fire 2 and has both barrels. It doesn't sound like much, but that would add a very fun dimension to the caster. Just porting around a random power 16 if you've got nothing better to do.
So 2 damage and then
2 damage.
Sure.
So
yep,
4,
looks like
4.
Yeah, she's sitting on 16.
I think so, yeah. Sure.
Obviously not bothering transferring yet.
I guess.
Excellent.
What are those models that were dying? Were those Leishman Wardens from the
I think they're
rocket
wardens,
blast?
just around it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you bother transferring 2 damage? Except for maybe like being so sure you were going to win that it's like, yeah,
These are
why
all
don't
kicking
we
the crate, right?
pull more off
All
the
kicking the crate, right?
primeval?
No. Okay.
12, 18, 19, 20,
22.
That's 2 more damage.
Like, do I really take 2 damage?
Death by 1,000 cuts. Like
Yeah.
maybe Steve's got it. Maybe he's got enough attacks that can just plink away. I don't know if he does, but
The problem though is she's still armed 20, and you have to land the killing blow 6 times. Like I don't know if he has that much gas in the tank. Oh, who is this? This is Tactician solo, or is this somebody else?
is that Tyson maybe?
Oh yeah, Tyson Vass. Look at that. Look at that mad lad go. She's flared. He's going freezer.
so I'm off 8. One.
It's the one thing that can happen to her.
Nothing. And final.
And yeah, you are right. It is Tyson Vass.
Yeah. So she's stationary.
Yep.
She's stationary. She's flared, but she only took 1 damage from Tyson's attack. I don't know. 2 damage. Sorry. 2 damage from all of his attacks.
Still armor 20. Still 5 fury.
Yeah, still 11. Yeah, 11 boxes, armor 20, 5 fury to burn through.
Yeah. I think Steve's gonna run out of shots first. Although this might hilariously be when Buck uses that rate of fire too, because like what else is he gonna do?
This is Stella.
3.
Oh, he's thinking about the transfer.
He's contemplating transferring 3 damage. There it goes.
Yeah, he's transferring.
Can't transfer it to that primeval, buddy. Dan, turn on your ESP.
Beam that knowledge over.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually rebooting.
So Stella Baron actually has a pretty impressive gun, especially if she kicks the ammo crate, because that is going to be what is that, POW 14 brutal damage, something like that. She has a brutal damage shot.
Well, that was
just
just Stella we saw activating then, I think.
Oh, was that? Okay. She did the 3
damage.
damage.
Yeah, she did the 3.
She did the most. Like, whoa, 3 damage. That's a big hit.
Yeah, better get rid of that. Better shot her off somewhere.
Oh gosh, what else can we have come in and kick the crate? We could potentially have this Patriot blast her with its shotgun shield. We can have Buck blast with his hand cannon. How goofy are we willing to get?
Of the Black 13th, is that
Yeah, they're down here. They haven't gone yet.
Yeah. Because they're the ones that are like hugging that building, right? So there's one on the left of the building that can go straight over.
Yeah, so we got Black 13th.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but
hey, Keith.
It seems to me, so those commandos, they're attacking the caster? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, they're blasting.
He's trying to just kill Yama.
Okay, so the commandos, they've got PAL 12 grenades base, close range 6 PAL 12 grenades. With the mini feet, they go to 14. With the ammo crate, they go to 16. So you're only dice off 4 for each attack against an armor 20 model. So dice off 4 times 6 attacks is, it's a lot of chip damage. And if he can contribute a whole lot more attacks, with plinking damage, I mean, it's possible to get it done, but I don't love it.
He's done 9 damage so far and got rid of 1 focus. So Yana's got 4 camp left and 11 boxes. And it's currently flared and stationary. So so it's definitely hit her.
If he had a second unit of commandos that could kind of do the same thing, I would like it a lot more because the volume of attacks, right?
We got volume fire coming in off of what's his name? Oh, we got a big roll there.
And then I think the Black 13s can walk right through that building, right? With Veil of Mists.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm not sure they need to, right? I think they could probably.
Tactician
they can
just
allow. Or they can just walk
around.
Walk
right through, right? Yeah.
These all has to go here.
Yeah, Castella's there, right? So and they're gonna what? They're gonna contribute 3 brutal shots,
so it's gonna be
maybe 4 brutal shots. I don't remember. Ryan has 2 still, right? And then choose not to.
Barrels, right?
Well, depending on what you need, right? If he's down, he's still got all those transfers.
Okay.
So I think the idea is to kind of maybe just take them down a couple points at a time, so that each of those transfers is really only like an extra hit point or 2 instead of 5 hit points at a time.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 transfers we've seen have been like 3 and 4 damage.
Yeah. And that's probably the right move, because I don't. Yeah, at armor 20, like how many damage realistically? Like a 3 damage is kind of a spike, right? Because that's a POW 23 from ranged.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest finisher that Steven, I think, has in his roster, ironically, is Buck Hasker's hand cannon. He just goes
Buck
like,
Hasker
kick the can, boosted 14, kick the can, boosted 14.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because Buck Hasker's grenade can also remove upkeeps. I don't know if there's any defensive upkeeps.
No.
Gotcha. Or remove, magic effects. Yeah. Yeah, 2 boosted.
No, yeah, Yana's just tough. There's no magic to it. She's just built like a brick shit house.
Just beef. She's just a big girl and a big bear.
Yeah, I was
he likes large women.
But you were having some questions about what the commandos were doing, and they are a kind of a tricky unit for sure.
Mm-hmm. They're tricky. I'm still not sure that I like it.
I don't know that I like it either, but I think I heard that Steve scored a bunch of points on Hasker's feet turn, so I think that kind of already is, putting Hasker kind of on his back foot, right? Because Hasker wants to feet to prevent you from scoring, and then also score a bunch on for free, right? And now that plan has failed,
Andy didn't really suffer anything from Hasker's feet turn.
Yeah.
Yep, including scalpeling Plugger, and then just like no blast damage rolls, don't care. Got your character heavy, put you on a massive back foot. Is this a Patriot just zipping in to stab her?
I don't know. You said there was already 2 goats there, right?
So, there are 2 goats there. We are about to see some melee shield guard happen.
Yeah. I think you want to take all your range back. Oh, is he stationary? Okay, so the guns can still happen, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not okay. You're not increasing this thing.
Stationary and flared, so I think he's still going to hit him fairly reliably. Like maybe this is on.
Sidestepping in.
Is he going to go attack the goat? Maybe I don't know.
Punch the goat with his shield.
Yeah.
Yes. Nope. That hits. 15.
Is that what happened?
Yep.
All right. Now he's gonna buy some attacks and boost damage into Yana.
I guess so.
So because like now she just has transfers, no goats, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, don't you? It's if the Yana is stationary, doesn't he auto hit?
That's a little interesting.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to roll.
Has he got crit effects? Let's have a look.
I like the sidestep kill the goat play. Yeah. It's a lot flashier when you can then buy an attack.
This is a Patriot, right? So they've both got pole cleavers, blaster shields.
Yep, exactly.
I guess he didn't have enough focus on that.
And he's got 2 left, I think. 1 to charge.
I didn't spend anything. I just did sidestep. Sorry, shield attack, spear attack. Against team is a free action. I do that whenever I want.
Okay. And he was loaded up on 3.
Okay.
There you go.
So he does have 2. Yeah. So you can buy and boost damage, right? Which is maybe buy 2.
So
yeah. Well, he has to boost damage, right? Like a dice off 8, right? But he only needs to do a couple of damage. right?
Yep.
To force another, either a couple more damage on Yana or force a transfer.
He's just rolling it. I know he's boosting it.
Yeah. At dice off 8, like even a hard, he needs at least a 9 just to crack, right?
Sure.
Oh,
maybe Tyson didn't freeze her, but I'm pretty sure he hit her all 3 times.
He's armor 22 and melee with on.
Oh, is he using Tyson Voss? Good for him. I was just talking last stream about why weren't people taking Tyson Voss.
That's why she's stationary.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, and what he does 3 boosted PAL 12s to her, right?
Well, signs importance, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think he put on 2 damage, one each on 2 attacks.
Sure, but the stationary is pretty relevant as well.
Here, just short for one of them, I'd imagine.
My name is Buck, and I like to boost hand cannons.
Yeah, I don't know why he just doesn't tactician forward. Did tactician not go down?
Oh yeah. We already have Stella up there. She fired her grenade cannon and did the damage that got transferred.
So he can just walk through those models. He doesn't have to like scoot around them or anything like that.
Yep.
Not gonna lie though, my telepathy game has been weak lately. I honestly can't speak necessarily for what's happening. Okay, so
anyways, I gotta disappear back to work, so I just you know.
All right, thanks for popping in, Keith.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's just not one of the Black 13s.
No, yeah, that's Buck Hasker right there.
Oh, that's Buck. Yeah, nice.
So he is pitching the hand cannons. He does force a transfer.
There's a transfer. Like maybe I think this seems like it could be on, right? If we've got all the Black 13s to shoot afterwards.
Yep.
Boosted 14.
Unless they get some really tough rolls, but I'm not sure what else there is.
Ooh.
Is it just
that was a big one.
Hasker bounces on his second hand cannon.
Was a big one.
What else do we have to follow up? Do you think maybe this Valiant can get his slug fist in? We have Black 13th. We have maybe some snipe, maybe ammo crate boosted gun mage shots.
How far back's Boomhauler? Pretty far back.
Yeah, but yeah, we are running out of goobers.
Like maybe it's just
you fixed my fury problem. I do appreciate that. Excellent.
I think the big thing is that there is gun mages over here who can potentially walk and get some of the guys
let them transfer enough to fix
and do like if you're really, really desperate and have to put like one more point on, you can get some like crated heart seeker shots. Steve's checking range for Glover's movement. Looks like Glover might pull up a bit short.
So I got 3 boosted 12s coming at me.
And Glover's the one that's got the both barrels to try and.
Yep, and Glover is making it in. Or no, it's just Ryan and Watts.
If only you had cane feet. Yeah.
Yeah, if the big guy next to Glover was anywhere but there, right? Then Glover wouldn't be able to get through.
Yeah.
Transfer.
Oh, big damage roll.
Big roll.
We'll go here again.
Screw up that feral. Next one. Coming in for a big disappointment.
Sure.
And last shot.
Yeah.
Was
Big money.
that Mage Storm?
Yeah, we'll transfer that one. Yep. Well, hold on a second.
I learned recently that Mage Storm does not do damage; it just drops the cloud.
It does, yeah. Entering or ending your activation, you take power 12.
All right, Yana's out of transfers. I think she's still on 11 though.
Yeah, and that's the Black 13th finish with their shots.
Yep, they can probably scoot out of the way, and then I reckon we're like looking at gun mages doing desperation snipe shots and heart seeker shots where applicable. And then the other big question mark is like, can the Patriot or the Valiant get his slug fist in? No, we're just moving on to the gun mages.
We get 2. Yeah, I think so. Measure it. Okay, sure. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like we got a couple of them in crate kicking distance to drop those heart seeker shots.
So snipe no crate. Yep.
So snipe shot hits, but it's only a power 10.
He does 1 point.
Okay. 10 boxes left.
Getting there. Death by inches.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep, we're doing heart seeker kick the crate.
So off 8.
Ooh, more big money. Off 8 is 4.
Okay, so she's on 6 boxes. Doesn't have tough, right?
But the other gun mage literally can't kill her with that shot, even if he rolls double 6s for damage.
And he doesn't. She's on 4 boxes though.
4 boxes.
What else is there?
What attacks can Steve muster? I don't think it's possible for the Valiant to get in because the Slug Fist is only range 4. We got a second gun mage unit back here, but where the Black 13th is standing, because they didn't reposition, it's going to be a little hard. Well, I suppose they can get one guy in that can kick the crate for one last shot.
Yes, already used 2 cards.
And if he rolls double 6s, Yana goes to a top.
I think this medium base, I'm not sure complex what it is, that's right on the corner of the building.
I don't think it's actually game over, but
that guy's placement, I think if he wasn't there, then Glover gets both barrel shots at the end.
Yeah, with Brock.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If we get the both barrel shots in, I think they're also. We were in the side cam. If we were in the overhead cam, I bet you, because Watts was like about within an inch of where.
So 5 on.
Where what's his name?
You had my ass puckered for
Glover was. I think if you actually lead with Watts, because he has a range 14 gun, he probably ends up an inch shy. But essentially, Glover winds up where Watts is after 2-inch unit placement. I think it was possible to get all 3 there.
It's like,
you just got to start with Watts. I don't know that for certain, but it seems like the kind of thing that's doable to me.
It was a super close though, right? Yeah, Steve definitely made like, as Andy says, made his butt pucker up.
I give it You did everything.
That's the first game of
the commitment for Plugger feels real bad, right?
Qualifier at CaptainCon. Nice.
Yep.
Good start.
Oh man, I've been so head in this game. I completely failed to look at the chat.
Yeah.
We got a Mr. James Knight with us.
It did require Yana to get close to you to do that.
We got our friend Stephen Williams, and then we got a bunch of questions about the assassination run.
I don't think they should have gone so far back.
I have a lot of thoughts about the weather station. It's
you didn't even force me to contest.
It's an odd model. Heavy airdrop to put a weapon on the Valiant. So both drops were used. One of which there was obviously the ammo crate, and then there was a fuel crate to get the Patriot in on melee on her. Dan, any closing thoughts on the game? Thoughts on the game before we move on to speculating about Stormforge models.
I think Andy's turn into Steve's feet turn clutched was super clutch. They were very well,
very restrained, very thoughtful. Did exactly what he needed to do and took control.
But absolutely hats off to Steve. Nearly pulled it out, killing a very tanky Yana on 5 camp. So hats off. Good game, and both players seemed super happy with it, which is nice. No, we can see other results have started to come in.
Oh, really? Yeah. What do we got?
Has killed a butcher and nothing else. So Jake's playing Lilith into butcher in Sea Raiders, and literally the score is 10 army points for killing butcher and nothing else for either player. I don't know if that was a 10-2 assassination or.
Oh man,
the only one we've got in so far.
Well, that would be a quick one. Assassination game, failed assassination game. You know, I think you were right about Steve's resolve there. A lot of people would like contemplate over the game state and see Yana at 5 camp and go, okay, you win. But he pushed in there.
Yeah, good. Good to see. Should have a quick nose through who's in the runnings, right? So we've got obviously Jake just won against Belshazzar. And we've also got Dan Riker playing Wintercore, Blake Hooper playing Sea Raiders, Scott Benzig playing Umbre, Brad is still on the Pigs, the Thornfall Alliance. Cody's stuck with Infernals. Brandon's on Gravediggers. Obviously, Steve we just saw on Gravediggers. Steve Rabideau on Storm Legion. Mike Garbarini on Orgoth, on Sea Raiders. Philip or M on Shadowflame. Andy Catches we just seen on Umbre. Rich Owen on Sea Raiders. Derek Senstrom on Shadowflame Shard, and Brian Bedell on Gravediggers. You know,
it's a wild.
Not a single Dusk, not a single Brine Bloods.
No Dusk is frankly shocking to me. We know there was only one Brine Bloods player at the entire convention, seemingly.
Right, Jim, you heard that. You need to get back in the studio and get some buffs. Me and Cosmo need you to buff our armies. Need to be able to represent.
The crazy statistical one to me is yesterday Winter Corps was the most represented faction at the team tournament. I think it was like 9 Winter Corps or something like that, followed by 8 Old Umbre. We only have 1 Winter Corps in the top here. We also have the only Storm Legion that was at this event here, which is interesting. But yeah, it wild to see like versus proportional representation in the team tournaments, how much Orgoth there is here, which I think is a good sign for the prospects of the faction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's 4 Orgoth, 3 Shadowflames, 3 Gravediggers, 2 Umbre, and then 1 each for Storm Legion, Winter Corps, Thornfall, and Infernals.
Yep. Yeah, and this is a big con too. I mean, normally I would say like, oh yeah, maybe we won't like it seems unlikely we'd have, statistical like outliers, like some of the things not really showing up. It's like, but there is only 1 Storm Legion and 1 Brine Blood, so I can't make that point because it's simply not true. Oh man. All right. Let me see. I gotta find the schedule by Zosha. I'm actually relieved that this was an assassination run.
Round 2 is a 10:15.
10:15. Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
That means round 2 is in about 45 minutes.
Yes, so 3:15 for the people in the chat in the UK, because I know there's a few of them. And for me, if I just say it out loud, I'll remember to come back.
Yeah, I'll get it scheduled in the YouTube. We will have a countdown timer.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, and it's a super cool game to start the day with, though. That was really very tactical, very thoughtful. Clean plays. Good plays. What more?
Yeah, interesting to speculate on too, and turn over the possibilities and see sort of the consequences of how timing your feat with Buck Hasker works and how it can be nullified.
Yeah, for sure.
Quick last thought for Stephen Williams asking about thoughts on the weather station. I often say when designers are designing a model and they give it D3 shots, it's like, just pick the right number. You know what it is. It's usually between 1 and 3, so it's usually 2. In the case of the weather station, the correct number of shots is actually 1. So every time you roll more than that, it's phenomenal. Like 1 is the balanced number of shots, but every now and again you get to shoot 3. All right, cool. Well, I am gonna wrap up this stream. Just saying real quick, go ahead and check out the Urcaen Wargaming Ko-Fi link in the description of this show if you are able to help support our streaming endeavors. In addition to that, go ahead and make sure you are subscribed if you are not already. Hit that bell icon, and we will see you at 10:15.
Nice. Goodbye.
Bye.